Hello everyone, hello. If you saw my video, my last video, I was trying to pick out a day of the week, but Friday. So this is coming out Sunday. Trying to orient myself to what day it is. I announced my downloadables, printables, digitals, whatever you want to call them. They're going to be in PDF format that you can download. My little shop is called Sanctuary Paper Co. And yeah, I gave a little preview of it. I am going to use this week and show how I'm going to use it. There are several ways to use it. So you can always print this out on any size paper. And I am coming out with a few different sizes. I'm not going to have everything, especially not at the beginning. But this is A5, and my goal is in the next week to make sure I have like a B6, and then as I mentioned, I'm on a new med starting on Monday, so it'll be tomorrow if you watch this the day it comes out, and that's going to slow down my whole process. I tried, to get a lot of this done before this, and yes, everything takes time, and everything gets completed when it gets completed. Like I think about like how much time I've had in the last year, but I also have gone through a lot this last year. So, it's, I don't have any regrets. I'm just like, this is happening now. So we're doing that. So you can also just put this in your planner somewhere. So you can write this all yourself. If you want to try this out, pick a couple blank pages in the back, just label it with a few of these titles, make a, checkbox area or something just to indicate it's fine, right? The reason I use printables a lot of the time is because I am low energy and I need tools that I can use easily or faster or however you want to say it. Like, it's easier for me to just print something out that I know I will use instead of like forming it every time or drawing it all out. And that's just where I am in life. Chronic illnesses, being a mom, being a wife, being, taking care of a family. So it's totally up to you. If I remember the days where I had time to do a whole lot more things, but this is what's working for me. And so this is an energy planner paper. There's way more ways to energy plan. You can time block. And again, this is something that accompanies your weekly or within your dailies or next to your monthly. Like, you can totally use this just once a month. I also printed out the, let's see, I'm trying to think if I have my other printouts. I printed it out, as I'm searching through all my papers here. Let's see, let me grab this one. No, that's not it. I did not organize. Here, it should be in the stack here. My off-screen chaos. Okay. So I also have different versions where if you write smaller, there's this size. This is like 4 millimeter. And then this is double that. So I write bigger, so I'm going to be using this one. And I also swapped columns. Because when I fold this, I'm going to fold it. I wanted a certain side to be up. When I sell these, you're going to have both options. So you can just choose what you prefer. Anyway, so to start, and I also promised ghosties this week. I also put in a small order for some more washi tape that will not be here until this next week, that have some little ghosties on them. Excuse me, I just drank some water. So I am actually just going to use a hint of a ghostie these cute ones from the Dandelion Diaries. I just love these so much. She released them last year, but I'm pretty sure they're still there. And I'll link to them below, and I'll just put like one ghosty, and then I'll use some more of these next week. I was looking at all my fall stickers, and I'm pretty much going to use them all up, which is good. I want to do that. But I also realized there's a 5th week in here because this one has, you know, part of September, and then the last one has, I do want to decorate for Halloween and then goes into November. So there's 5. And then I was trying to plan, well, what do I use for November and December? So I was just laying them all out. And yeah, I realized I had a whole week that I had forgotten about. So there will be plenty coming up. But this, I also wanted kind of more of a serene look at things. This is from 22. I think she's going through all of her 22 stuff and getting rid of some things. But Sterling Ink, I used some of these, I don't know what week before, but I'm going to try to use up these. And I thought with one little ghosty, yeah, just to do that. So, ooh, I'm going to move my candle there. So to start out, I'm not going to have a whole lot of tasks. That's another reason why I printed out the one that has like wider lines, is because I don't want to have a whole bunch of things this week because I don't know how I'm going to be feeling. I will have the following week to recuperate, and then I get another loading dose the week after, and that might make me feel pretty bad too because it'll be 2 doses in a very short amount of time. So just keeping that in mind, I did get a lot done this last week. So I'm mainly just going to be focusing on, I may have to miss maybe a video coming up, but I'm mainly just going to be focusing on just getting those B6s done and just taking what I have and making it all live and just making sure everything is set up. So I'm just going to do a quick brain dump here. And I'll probably speed this up a little bit and go over things, but let me do this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my list here, and first of all, I want to preface that my energy levels and what I deem low, medium, and high energy tasks are going to be different than yours. So I am not great talking on the phone. And so to me, I need to get really organized, and it's that kind of one-on-one talking that it scrambles my brain a little bit, and it can make it hard so that like I'm hanging up the phone and I'm like, why didn't I say that? Because I really need to not necessarily get something right, but like I might have missed something, which means I have to call them back. So I try to get really organized with like my list. But I did make some phone calls yesterday that were really quick, and it was just really nice. I think, again, also I hyped them up in my brain a little bit. So, but I do kind of put them as medium tasks, especially if I know, like this last one, I have these 2 credit cards that I've had for a while, but I've looked at, how many cards I have and like how old they are. And I did a quick test that they're both through one company, and so I can just make one phone call. I can't sync them with any of my like financial apps. I don't really like, the perks are okay. I was like using one as a gas card. It's just kind of nice because that was like I could get more points or cash back on those. But it's just so hard, like, and they limit things, like it's just really annoying. So I know that I'm going to get pushback of like, do you really want to cancel? It's like one of those type of calls. Yesterday I was handling a call that was like, it was just insurance, and it was so funny. I was like, oh, why didn't you cover this? And they're like, that's part of your deductible. And I'm just like, it didn't even dawn on me that that's what was going on. Like, like she was so kind over the phone, that she just, when she stated everything, obviously, I just was like, oh, like it totally, I didn't have to ask any more questions, I guess, because I just didn't realize that's what was happening. I was like, oh yeah, I have a deductible. Why didn't I think of that? So, so it was like nice to have like that back and forth where we weren't arguing or anything. And I just finally dawned on me what was happening. So, I'm hoping it's something like that, but because the company doesn't want you to do that, then, yeah. So, but some of these I'm just looking through. I'm probably going to get some of them done tomorrow. Like I need to go gas up my cars. And also we get, like a little bonus cash back on one card till the end of the month. So I was like, you know what? It'd be kind of good to get that done. And meal planning and stuff, like sometimes meal planning means going through all like our freezer out in the garage and our pantry and stuff like that, just kind of seeing everything that we have. So sometimes it just takes extra energy, and especially looking at this after I've had my new meds, it may be kind of a harder task to kind of be up and racing around trying to look at all that stuff. But like here, when I have like to set up my October spreadsheet, I can sit down and do that. It's one of those things that for me is fun. And it's a spreadsheet just for my finances. I can copy, the previous month. I kind of look how I wrap that up, paste it to the new one. I used to set them up for the year, and then I realized I was going back and changing so many things because I had pasted so much in the future. So I'm just going month to month, kind of like what I'll be doing with my planner next year. And so, yeah, that's a low energy thing for me. So I'm looking at these and I'm trying to see like, how could some of these become easier? Let's see. So like, for instance, I want to do some, of the photos. It'll be for Instagram or Facebook, but I think I should take those photos tomorrow when I'm feeling better. Take photos before med. So just that might be a good idea. And then I can go and edit them and like post them when I want to, when I feel like I can. I'll just have them there. To me, like breaking it down might be a really good thing there. Laundry, I just did some, so it'll probably be midweek. I feel pretty good about that. And then, yeah, by September 30th here, I'll just put that. I'm trying to think like what else I could kind of break down. I don't know. This will kind of change over the week. And then what can be asked of others? I think like doing floors, vacuuming and mopping takes a lot of energy. That's why I put that up there. So I think I'm going to ask my husband to help with that. And I'll just put like a little square there. A little square here. So you can do like little icons like that. The other thing I didn't even explain, I put little circles so that I can check these off, fill these in, put whatever I want to do. I just wanted to designate which level they're at. You can also like outline, or you can put a little dot. And then when you get them done, you can cross them off however you want, or you can put lines through them. And then like what could safely wait until later? I'm going to say my plant shelf. I was really hoping to kind of get to that, but I have a feeling I'm not going to have the energy to do that. Like I have to take all my plants down, excuse me, take all my plants down and then wipe everything down. It's this kind of like floating shelf I have. near my back sliding door. And it just takes a lot of energy to do that. And I also tend to sometimes repot and stuff. It's kind of a spring fall thing I do. And I'm just like, I'm running out of time. So the dusting I can probably do not everywhere. Like it just depends. Like some of the dusting I need to like really wipe down. And then some of it I can just use a feather duster. So we'll see. I think I'll do like a version 1 or a version 2. Like have 2 different like levels of dusting. So what I can do here then is, I don't want to press too hard here, but do like 2 levels like that. So I just kind of want to show you how I kind of fill that out. So, and I haven't become too practiced at like getting this put in here, but this is just what I was going to do here. Let me see if I can get it on screen. I'm sure there's easier ways to do this, but this is just kind of what I was doing. I did not trim this down yet. I guess I could do that. There's just like, if you can see, it just goes up slightly right here. So let me just trim that with my trusty trimmer here. It doesn't need that much. Do I want the top or the bottom? Actually, I think I want the bottom. There's a little bit more space down there. And that's the thing. You can kind of trim it down however you need. I just need a tiny little bit here. It doesn't have to be perfect as I kind of wrinkle that corner a little bit there. So, let's see. And then this will fold. What happens, actually, let me fold it in half first. Then I fold it so that I kind of have my list on one side. Because I kind of want to look at my list and I'll show you. I'll show you here. And I chose like a washi tape here that is kind of the same color. I have used darker washi and it was kind of, I don't know. It was very bold. It was an orangey one and it kind of just stood out. So I just kind of want to put that right there and grab my scissors. So yeah, it does take a little bit to like, if you want to put it in your planner like this, but you don't have to get this fancy with it. This is just what I like to do because I like the little flippy. So, and you can have it so that it just, you can always do that to have it out. But what I then like to do is keep it like so in here. Because I don't have like super busy weekends, this works for me. And then I can kind of refer to this as like a backup of like, well, what were my reasons? Like I don't always have to, it's not as helpful just to look here, I guess. It's more helpful to kind of see my list. So, but as I decorate here, I'm going to have this all the way open. So that's kind of about all you do. And then let's start decorating. And I do everything else the same. I wasn't planning on decorating that part. Let's see, we need that. We need tweezers is what I was looking for. So these are, I'm almost done with these. These are from January 23. And I thought they looked similar enough. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see, do I want to cover over these a little bit? These are clear, so I think I'm going to do that. Where I just put a little white out here. Gonna go over my new moon on Wednesday there. Now you can always attach this at the end. I just wanted to kind of get that part done because once I start sticking stuff down, I don't know. I just find that it's kind of nice to have that all set up. So I'll get these down, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting week. I'm just going to be really patient. And I also want to say thank you, everyone who has said such kind words about everything. It's something that I think I mentioned. I'm going to take a drink of water here. That it's not going to be like this shop that's going to like be what I support my family on. It's not that at all. I want to have tools out there and just provide a variety of options, and this may not be the tool that works best for you. I'm going to have some other ones as well, but this is just like one that you can try. And definitely what I would do for any shop that I love is that I do print out or just try writing it out in a notebook first to see if I'm going to use it. You know, to me, I find it really helpful just to try things out. And then if you really like it, if it works for you for a couple of weeks or for the month, then look at it and see if that's something that you want to use. But I do think over time there's going to be just a variety of different things that work for different people. Because not only is everyone's brain different, obviously, but there's also people have different planners and different versions of how they plan that work for them. So you may really like this, but you may be in a daily and you don't want to keep moving that around, or it's not in a great spot that you can look at it all the time. So that's fine, right? I have a feeling I used this washi tape recently. Now I used the orange there. I'm like, wait a minute. I feel like I've used it. Well, maybe it's been a while. Well, that's good. I thought I had definitely used it lately, but not as lately as I thought. What else? What else? I am kind of really glad that I've gotten a lot done up until now. Getting shots done, getting appointments done. Oh, I just got my new glasses yesterday. I ordered sunglasses that are identical to my basically driving glasses. So having, I'm just going to let that be like that. So that when I'm driving around on sunny days, I can see well. And oh my goodness, I used them Friday to pick up my son, and it was super sunny. I was like, wait a minute. I've always complained about like bright skies, and I've seen a lot of people wear kind of grayish glasses all the time because lights can be like super bright for them. And I realized maybe I need to do this more often, wearing kind of shaded glasses. I've always complained about it, and I didn't put two and two together. I'm going, wait a minute, these glasses could be I'm trying to think, like an aid, like a supportive device, not a device, but not like a digital device, but like, I'm trying to remember what that's called. You guys can tell me in the comments, because I'm blanking on it right now, but just like an assistive device that you get through your day to day. And I just never realized how critical, like, I just thought it was just a nice to have. I'm like, wait a minute, this is something I think I actually need a whole lot more than I'm even considering. So let's get school hours on here. So I do have my mom helping out this week for school pickups, fortunately. So that'll be nice. I'm also picturing like how I'm going to be using this in the hybrid. So my hybrid is on its way. I ordered the B6 and the Weeks when they first came out. And so I did see that they departed Germany, which is super exciting. And then I saw she had her baby, so which was this morning, Saturday. Well, she said it was yesterday, I think. So a lot's going on for her. And then she still has the A5s coming out. So yeah, the hybrid planner by Twines and Paper. And because that has like, well, it'll have the vertical week, but then right before that will be like the horizontal week. And so I'm thinking of putting it right here in between the 2 weeks. So I could flop it one way or could flop it the other, depending on like what I'm looking at. So that is my plan. But I also want to show like it is going to provide a little bulk, and I am getting a thinner planner. And so we're going to have to see. I'm hoping because it's a lot thinner that because this will add some bulk to things. I don't know if I'll do it like every single week because sometimes your brain dump lasts for like 2 weeks. So it may be like an every other week thing that I do or just once a month. I think on the one that has like more lines, like this to me is much more comfortable for the week. And then, yeah, we'll see. So let's see, my husband's going to pick up here. So yeah, my infusion's like 3 hours, they said. I have a feeling it's going to be a little closer to 4, especially with travel times. And then, oops, I rubbed this one a little bit. And then my mom is picking up here and here. And then I'll put a question mark here. And then the other family may pick up one of these mornings. I think my husband will do this one. And then I'm not sure here. I could be doing pretty well by midweek. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So, and I just realized I didn't get a pen, a Tombow. Let me just get like a very neutral light one out here from just a very light brown. Let's see. One of these. Whoops, I dropped one. Chaos. Let's see. I have a 910, a 990, or 942. Excuse me, little cute foldy. I need to fold them. It's a fold them here. Let's see. I think I want to do maybe a 942. Would be nice. 992 is nice as well. Kind of gives it a little bit more depth, and not the 910 though. That is too pink. So yeah, I think between these two, I kind of like this one, the 942. Let's do that one. Okay. And then, yeah, you could highlight on this. I mean, it's the same type of paper. I don't know if it's exactly, but because I don't know if there's any coatings. I think Hobonichi is the only one that has like a different coating on it. So I'm just going to highlight here. And I don't, well, yeah, I think I'm going to go back. I should have kind of did this earlier. That way I can see the numbers a little better. I'm just going to do tiny little highlights here. Yeah, they stand out a little bit more that way. So I can just see the numbers a little bit. It's a little bit. Then put a couple of these on. It's kind of, this deep purple is really pretty here. That kind of with the oranges. Yeah, I kind of remember using this one somewhat recently. I kind of want to put a little orange up here. I'll put this coffee over here. It is getting cooler here, which I'm really loving. Oh, this is perfect right here. And then I'll open it up and see that there. I mean, I could put it over here so I always see it. This is landing one square over. If you're on a sterling ink A5, it's covering the numbers. So it's just, it will cover up those numbers, but that's about where it's landing. I could put it here, but then I don't know. Again, I don't plan a whole lot on the weekends, but I do like to, the last few weeks, I fill in what I'm doing. Like, it's a little bit journaly, just to kind of see when I was doing certain things. I think what I'll do is actually put something kind of right here too. Actually, this matches this, doesn't it? I'll put that right there then. It's the same kind of type of flower there. And then I do want to save a few of these. Let's see, I'll just put that there because I have two more to decorate with. And that's why I did these up here, because they have some flowers up there. So do I want, I think one more. I just kind of want to put something here on the side. Okay. And then I'm going to put, this is where we put our dinners. Because honestly, sometimes the time sneaks up on me and I'm like, I'll like schedule something around here. I'm like, not that I'm always cooking, but just, no, that's kind of family time where one of us is cooking and we're kind of, like actually right now, my husband's out there cooking and I'm trying to get this done. And then, let's see, actually, I think I'll use, was it the warmer one? Oh, did I use the warmer one? I did. Oh, well. Yeah, you probably caught that if you were really paying attention. Not that you have to, it's just, I think I said I wasn't going to use this one, but you know what? I really like it. What did I say I was going to use? Now I'm curious, like what? I could have sworn I said like not the 942. No, I said no, 910. Okay. Okay. And that's the thing with working memory issues and dyslexia. I get the numbers all mixed up so quick. Like within 1 second, I will forget what number I said. Like it doesn't take much. And with age as well. So I have, let's see, lawn service already came, so it'll be just recycling this week. So I'll put a little dot here. That makes things a little easier this week. And then we end up not doing our weekly order and just getting stuff from the store. I'll just put an R there. So yeah, they didn't even show up, and it was kind of nice just to not worry about any. Yeah, we did like food on a Thursday just because. Oh, we wanted an item that was on sale, and I didn't think it was going to last through Friday. So I think that's about it here for this. So yeah, I have these little notes, and because I have these like 3 different little symbols, I can then kind of refer to these as like, oh, that's right, I need to ask for help for this. I need to do something else. But yeah, you could always, like, because there's a back on here, you could write on here. You could print on the back of this if you wanted something else. Or you can tape this down. But I'm just going to kind of leave it this way just in case I want to pull it all the way out and see everything. But right now, this is what's going to serve really well. So let me get the next one. And yeah, I'm going to be pretty excited to put the B6 away. Again, when I have the hybrid, it'll be nice to have like both, to have like both in the same book. Having them not in the same book is not working. And that's what I know about myself. I know that it's not working, and that's totally okay. And I know that I'm getting tools that will work a little better this next year. But until then, I do enjoy decorating this one, mainly because I love this planner so much. The Papertess is just, I find it so good. And it does provide a bigger area to make some lists. So I will use kind of like what's on my list. That's the thing, is like I'm testing out how to use my energy planner with alongside these 2 spreads, 4 pages, when I have my new one. So this testing period is a little awkward. I can also, because I'm a grown-up, I forgot to put my ghosty. I'll do that. I can also just use the A5. If I'm not feeling great in October, I might just skip this. So I have that option, and excuse me. I've done so much in this planner that a little bit here in the back, oh well, right? Like, I'm still going to archive this one because I love it. So, I don't know. But like in here, if you're using this one, you do have a lot of pages in here. What I make here, you may just want to like tape completely on one of these pages, because there's so many pages in here in between each week. You could just take it and plop it right on there. I've seen people do that. Let's see, what am my tweezers here? That's what I need. I'm going to put a little bit of green over here, right there. Oh man, I'm getting tired just from planning everything up until this point. It's been, some last minute appointments here and there, getting them done. It's nice to have them done, but it's also just like, whew, trying to take my foot off the gas here and just kind of cruise. I don't have to slam on the brake, but excuse me. I think I want to put that right there, because I am saving some for the weeks. Yeah, I still like to decorate for the weeks, and let me put a little ghosty in. I know it's gonna be a little like, why is there a ghost in there? Because they're cute. I think I'm just gonna have a little ghosty right there, kind of hiding. Because if I put it here, it's a little too main. I just wanted to have it hiding there. And I got the translucent ghosts, so you can actually see through them. Let me actually put the... I'm too excited about the ghost. I really want to put a ghosty in here. And I want to have it viewable at all times. I don't think I want to put anything here. And I'm going to put, so that was a ghost with a bow on it. And then this is a ghost without a bow. Doesn't have to be gender related at all. It's just who likes to wear a bow. So I put that one right down there. I love it. It's actually kind of fun to just have them hiding now. Like just have like a little subtle ghost. I find that like really cute. Okay, I'm reaching for the wrong one. That I'm putting away. 910. 942 is what I was using. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. We're going to find out real quick here. Because I'm going to highlight these. Oh, I didn't. That's what I do. I bounce around from book to book as I'm designing. Designing, it's more like making pretty, I guess. I got to put the new moon back on the other one. Actually, let me see if I can just like lay this right next to me here, because the new moon's on Wednesday. Let me put that back on. There we go. Perfect. And what I'm going to be doing is looking at my list of to-do items here. So I'm looking at this, and unfortunately I can't keep it in the screen at the same time because they're just right next to each other. Oh, and then I'm going to be doing an October setup next after this. So I'm doing this right now, and then, yeah, I'm doing my October setup. And this was my list that I got all done. Let's see. We have a this week area. That's been working. I did run out of room because I'm doing 3 videos. So meals I want to put just a little lower down. Let's see, and I'll start here at the bottom. So I'll put Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Then I have room to kind of check those off. We'll be over here to the side a little bit more. I do enjoy this part. Like I could put that here, I guess. I could, but I do write it here. I don't know. And then we have admin. And then packages. And then cleaning. I think I'll put that a little higher because I'm just not going to be doing as much. There we go. Should I make an area for, I guess we can do, instead of doing a separate sticky note, I think back to buy. That's what I used to have. So the reason why I want to get these all in is because I want to highlight under them. Get the highlights here. Makes it feel a little bit more finished. And then that way I can kind of think of like where I want to put everything. And then when I'm looking at my list, like what can I leave till next week? Then I can just put the stuff for here for the week. And then have the brain dump stuff be, you know, stuff that can move till the next week if I want to. So, which I think I'll fill out later. I think this video is getting a little long. So that is that. I'll see if, after I do the weeks here, I might put another sticker or 2 on here. But let's get this here. It's looking good so far. Yeah, I'm just kind of tired just thinking about October. Just a lot of October. So we still haven't found the key yet, so we're gonna have to, I think, do something permanent to get a new padlock. It's a padlock. It's not like a front door lock. So we can get our decorations out. But I did want to spend this weekend one more time looking around, and then, yeah, October 1st is kind of like, it's time. It's time we do something about this because we want to see our decor and decorate. Let's see, is that lined up? Mostly it'll do. And then I want to highlight over here. I'm kind of getting a headache right now. I think it's a PMS headache because I've had a few other symptoms, and I think once they go away, which I'm hoping is kind of tomorrow. I've been kind of logging them here. So TMI here a little bit, breast tenderness, acne, you know, that kind of stuff. And then since I don't actually bleed, then I will either Sunday or Monday, hopefully. But I will be taking like some Tylenol on Monday, and sometimes that makes it a little hard. I did the same thing like when I got I think my COVID and flu shot was like, I took some meds for that, and then I didn't realize like when I changed, and so I just kind of numbered it from the day I took my meds. Just some Tylenol, just so I kind of count out the days. So it could be a 31st here, it could not. That could be a number 1, so I'm not going to count out the rest of the days of my cycle there. And then I'll do these down the side. But I have been thinking about like, how can I take care of my body in the days leading up to, well, not only my cycle, but just for my infusions here. Like, how can I, because it is going to be a lot of work my body is doing to, biologics very much affect the brain and how your brain is sending information down to the rest of your body for my Crohn's. And so, yeah, I'm kind of thinking, what can I do to take care of myself? Oh, our rice is done. That's just that beeping. There, and then I'll write the rest of that later, except for days of the week here. And it's also why I'm pretty sure, whoops, I missed Friday. Why I keep thinking about, am I going to use the Twines and Paper Weeks or use the Papertess Weeks? And because there's all these lines here, the template's there, I just do a few modifications like that. I have a feeling I'll stick with this. But I haven't even received the other new one yet. And that's the thing, is like, I'm just like spouting off, hey, I think I'm going to use this. And I don't know. I don't know that for sure. Because I really want to see. I've heard some inklings that it's pretty impressive. The Twines and Paper and that there's some extra goodies in there. And I started watching a little and then I stopped because I want to get surprised. So I'm just trying to be careful about the people in her Facebook group have been really nice of saying like, hey, spoiler if you watch this, so you may want to wait until you get your box, or, you know, watch it if you're interested. So I'm going to wait. I did not get expedited shipping, so mine's going to be late. That's okay. Sometimes it left Germany. It's in the air. It might have landed here, but again, it's going to be like another week to get through customs and whatnot. So I'll just wait. And then I think I'll put this one. We're getting really close to finishing up these stickers here. There's a little bit more here. I think I'll put that on the A5. You know what? Because I do have some more, I think I might max here, just put one more. This one. I think I might put a few stickers on my printable. Do I want this here or here? I feel like something in here or here. There we go. Okay. So that's my weeks. Excuse me. Go back to A5. And I think I'm going to put just something over here, because it does feel a little disconnected. So why not? Put this down here. Actually, is that what I wanted to do? I don't think so. Let me pull this up gently. Do I have purple over here? I think I want the purple in this one. Again, it's me just like kind of, sure, put that there. I want to put the green on this here. Because there's some room here. There we go. And kind of have like this leaf falling down the side there. That is done. So yeah, anything else I missed? Let's see. So, and I kind of feel like it'd be pretty cute to have like some of the color up here. Okay, now that I'm kind of done with my other ones, I'm like, ooh, how about this? How about this? Yeah, there's some really cute space here to just put a little bit of color at the top. There. I like that. That looks a little bit better. So, so this is my A5. I don't mind the inside being blank like that. I do like that. Okay. Oh, we forgot to put a ghosty. So let's do that for the A5. This is the B6, which has a ghosty. And then this, let's see, we have a bow. Let's have a little traveling bow ghosty. Go in this way. Come here. Let's see. Down here. Just trying to see. I think kind of down here. I like that. There. kind of hiding ghosties. They're about to come out. So there's my weeks. And yeah, my B6. I kind of do screenshots. Oops. And this is what can happen is like, this is a little delicate. So it is just kind of what it is. And then when you close it, it is going to add a little bulk in there, just a little. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed all of that. And let me know, do you have any challenges coming up that, you know, you can kind of plan for, seeing if you can ask for help for something, seeing if something can wait safely, seeing how you can break it down a little easier for yourself. Yeah, just kind of think of, sorry, that's not laying perfectly flat because it has to be perfect, right? Kidding. What can you do for yourself to make this next week a little easier? So, and next I'm going to do my October one. So if you enjoyed this, please consider liking, subscribing on the way out. It really does help. And yeah, take care everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.